Hi beautiful lovers, welcome back to this out of fashion. Hope you have found that video. Today's tutorial is going to be on how to cut this lovely gown you're seeing on the screen. So I'm going to make use of 6 yards of Ankara fabric to cut it out. As you can see, this is the 6 yards of Ankara fabric. The first thing I'm going to deduct out is going to be the half cut, and the half cut is not normal half cut, is more longer than the half cut. By adding some inches to the half cut, like now the main half cut for this dress is 17 inches, then I'll be adding like 5 inches to it. That will make it 22 inches length. Here is it, 22 inches length. As you can see, this is 22 inches length. So by the time I stitch it at the shoulder and I hold it at down part of the dress, it will end to 20 inches, because 20 inches is the main length that I need for this top. So I've cut out 22 inches in 2 places. This is the first one, then I'll fold the second one on it. Then I'll fold it in such a way that it's going to have a zip allowance at the back. As you can see, this is after folding it out. This is my zip allowance at the back. You can make use of any inches of your choice, it's not constant. After this, now I can now take my necessary measurement. I will start by taking the shoulder measurement of 8 inches because the back measurement is 16 inches. Here is 8 inches. Then I'm going to take 1 inch for the shoulder slant, like this. Then I'll go back by taking the neckline to be 3.5 inches because it's going to have it's a bishop neck, like it's going to have a standing collar at the neckline. So I don't want it to be too wide, so that's why I make it of 3.5 inches for the neckline. I cannot slant it to the 1 inch of shoulder slant, like this. You can see now. Then the next thing is to take the armhole measurement of it's supposed to be 8 inches, but I'm making it of 7.5 inches because it's an armless and I don't want the armpit to be showing. I want it to be firm at the armpit. That's why I deduct ½ inch from the main armhole measurement. Then here I'll be taking the bust measurement of 44 inches. That is 11 in 4 places, and here is it. With a seam allowance of 2.5 inches, this is 2 inches, but let me just add ½ inch to it to make it 2.5 inches, so that I'll be on the safer side, because I'm still going to turn this particular half cut with a facing. Then I'm going to take the half cut to be 17 inches, like I said earlier. Then I'm going to take my waist measurement, the waist measurement at this point, which I'll be making use of 38 inches. That is 9.5 inches. In 4 places, it's going to give us 38 inches. So with the same seam allowance of 2.5 inches is there, as you can see. Then I'm going to connect everything together like this. Let me collect the lines first. Then at this particular line as well. Then I'm going to connect it together this way. Then like this. So as you can see, then I'm going to roll it up before using my armhole cut to bring out the shape of the armhole. I want to have a straight line first. As you can see, then I'll now bring my armhole cut to give me the shape of the armhole at this point, like this. So you can see, so I can now cut this sketching out. I'm done with the cutting. This is how the shape is going to be. You can see this is how the shape is going to be. So it's at that point of the waist that we're going to add our gathers to make it a gown. So the deepness of the neck is going to be around 2.5 inches. I told you it's a bishop neck. It's going to have a standing collar. Then the deepness at the back is going to be around 1 inch. 1 inch. Here is it. I'll now connect them together like this. Then to the front neckline as well. Then I can now cut it out. like this, then like this. So we are done with the cutting of the neckline. Then I will now divide this area into two. The area of the zip allowance, it was where I folded it out that make it fold, so I have to divide it. So it depends on how you fold your own. You might fold your own in such a way that there's no need of cutting it out. So the next thing I'm going to do here is going to be the princess dart. Now I cannot take the necessary measurement. So the first thing you're going to do while taking the princess dart is going to be the breast point. So you have to know your breast point, your underbust, your half cut. So the breast point here is 11.5 inches, and here is it, 11.5 inches. Then the underbust is 15.5 inches. Here is it, 15.5 inches. I know our half cut is 17 inches. So I cannot take the distance of the two busts, which is 8 inches. That is 4. When you fold the fabric, is 4. I'll take that here to 4 inches, and the 4 inches is with the same allowance, 4 inches. So I want to make a straight line up like this, like this. I can stop it from here to here. So after that, I will now come to the armhole measurement and take the armhole to be 5 inches. To be 5 inches here, you can see 5 inches. This is not constant. You can make it 4, you can make it 4.5, depending on how you want it. Then I'll now make use of my armhole cut to bring out the shape of the princess dart. But before then, let me take the deduction of the dart, which I'll make use of ½ inch from in here, ½ inch, and 1 inch out there, you can see. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to connect this line, the half cut line. I'll connect it like this. I want to connect it straight like this, you can see, just to have the line of the half cut. Then I want to join this to the line of the half cut, like the ½ inch I took. The ½ inch is here, then the 1 inch is here, like this. This is the 1 inch. Then from here, I'm going to slant it to the breast point, like this, to the breast point, like this, then like this, like you can see. So this is the breast point. Then I'll now make use of my armhole to bring out the shape of the bust from the 5 inches to the breast point. So let me cuff it. So this is the way it's going to be. So at the outer part that I make use of 1 inch, you can make use of 1.5 inches. Just make sure you had your seam allowance at the waistline properly. It depends on how you want the bust to come out. You can make use of 1.5 inches. So the bust is going to come out more than this. But make sure you are on the safer side by adding a seam allowance to the side when you are taking the bust measurement, the waist measurement properly. So let me now hold this down like this. I'm holding it down to the full length of the half cut. So I can now cut it out. I'm not cutting the back together. The back is going to be a normal dart. I'll just notch it at that 8 inches. It's going to be a normal dart. So we are done with the cutting of the half cut. This is 3.5 yard that I cut out from the 6 yard I told you I'm using. This is 3.5 yard. I'm not cutting out from the length of the Ankara. The Ankara is 45 inches by length. So I'm not cutting any inches out from the 45 inches. So this is what I'm going to use to make a gathers that is going to be around the waist here. So by the time I place it at the waist, it's going to be within the full length of my client. You know, that's 17 plus 45 inches. That is 62 inches length. And the 1 inch is going for the gathers. 1 inch is going for the for the taping at the down part. So we are left with 60 inches. So this is after cutting the facing to my half cut. You can see I've cut out the facing. Then I'm still going to make use of a gum stay to make it stand, and I'm also going to add a cut to my princess cut, but that is not necessary. It depends on how you want your own to be. So let me go and do this. Welcome back. Hey, after joining everything together, this is the bow, the front bow, the bow that is at the bust area. The bow measurement was 16 inches because the distance of the two bows is 8 inches. Then I doubled the measurement to be 16 inches. Then I hold it at the center, but to make this bow stand this way, I added my collar stay to it, that you can also call it peplum stay, just to make the bow stand like this. Then after that, I hold it at the center to bring out the shape of the bow. Then I'm trying to attach it to the half cut, to the front of the dress. You can see I'm just tacking it with the needle and thread just to make it stand. Then after that, I've added my neckline, the standing collar of 1.5 inches. What I cut out was 2 inches and half inches, going for the same balance. So I'm left with 1.5 inches. I'm done with the tacking. This is how it looks like. You can see the center here, you can see the turtleneck, and you can see the two bow. And this is the one we used to make a gathers at the waistline. You can see. Then it ends at the distance of the two bows. Let's just call it at the both darts. That is also the distance of the two bows, so it ends at both sides. You can see both darts. You can see the inside is a gathers. Then I just place it like that. You can see the half cut we cut out is more than the half cut. I added some inches to it, I told you. Then adding the gathers to make it a dress, I place it exactly at the waistline. If you're watching me for the first time, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel for more amazing tutorials. And for those people that have already subscribed, I really appreciate you guys for watching my video always. See you in my next tutorial. Bye.